Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Who knows what that means? We may have a nose itch, an unseen abundance around us, or it's like there's a bunch of stuff around you, but it's either not the thing you want, or it's sort of like it is something that, not something that you want, but it's like it's there, but it's almost like it's not usable for some reason. Oh, what's going on? Okay. This is so funny. I'm gonna take all of these because it's just, what the frick? We have recovery. Yes. No. Choose a new direction. Improving health. No. Yes. Peaceful resolution. And I'm stopping there, but I just liked all of the, like, recovery and improving health seemed linked, right? And then the yes, no. Choose a new direction. No, yes. Peaceful resolution. Like, it seems like there's some sort of journey going on here. It's a non-linear journey. Likely something to do with mental, perhaps, or physical health, or both. Usually the two are linked. Is water, water everywhere and not a drop to drink? Is that from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? The original one. The Gene Wilder one, i.e. the only one. I can't remember. Kind of sounds like something he would have said. Or referenced. There may be someone important to you, someone who you look up to, who is currently not doing very well, perhaps, and you may have to, perchance, take over some of this person's responsibilities. This could be within a family, a friendship circle, a business circle, a healing circle. Okay, all of these will be here. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, all right, we've got the Hermit here, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Six of Coins. And what I'm getting from this is that it's perhaps, like I said, someone very esteemed within some sort of community that you're in, a wise person. It is perhaps this person's time to go. Now, that could actually be a passing, or it could just be something like this is the end of a particular part of their life. They are moving on to something else, but in so doing, they are passing the baton to you. Like, you are the one who's going to be taking over some form of responsibility here for the community, who will now be looking up to you instead of this person. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed by that if and when that's happening for you. All right, in this first row, we have wait and courtship, followed by the Three of Wands. Now, this is possibly a relationship, courtship, an initial phase of this, in the context of what I've already said. And especially with that sort of under the Angel Answers deck energy of like recovery, no, yes, choose a new direction, yes, no, improving health, and then peaceful resolution. That sort of non-linear thing. There could be something, not necessarily a relationship, but sort of like a part of your life that you thought you were moving into that is being placed on hold temporarily while we are waiting for something to happen. It could be someone's passing and these responsibilities that you didn't think you would have right now coming to you. It could in fact be that, like, because we saw peaceful resolution after improving health, it could be that someone who's significant to you is just going on a very like rough ride with their health journey, and it's going to be a non-linear progression to their eventual recovery from whatever it is that they're going through. But even after they recover, I don't know that they're going to be able to take over their former duties. So I think part of your life, maybe a significant part of it, or something that you are moving into, is temporarily on hold. Yeah. So now we have not the right time, coupled with expectation and the Ace of Wands. Now, as of right now, like I said, when I showed you that Six of Cups card, I said someone's passing you the baton. That's what this Ace of Wands looks like to me. It's like someone's like, I need you to take this, at least for now, maybe perhaps forever. And so whatever it is, like we've got the wait with the courtship, not the right time and expectation because something's being handed to you. And so whatever this other stuff was that you had the expectation of doing, it is now not the right time. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It could be very literal. We have in the last row, romance and thoughts, coupled with the Four of Coins, the Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. And what this is looking like to me is if this was some sort of relationship that you were maybe entering into, it's on hold, or it was put on hold if this happened in the past, and maybe like now you're dealing with, you know, these extra like this baton, right? This is this Ten of Wands, these extra duties, extra responsibilities, but yet we have someone here still thinking about this romance, even though they have to hold back from what they want to do, because this Judgment is more striking me as like, I'm called to something else right now. All of these responsibilities. Okay, well, we will clarify. We are going to put some of these to the side. We're going to clarify the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands. We'll do these separately. We'll do this romance card. We'll do thoughts. And then we'll do this 10 of Wands. I don't think we need to do these two. This seems fairly straightforward. And we're already clarifying a lot. So we will start. This drives me crazy. Like, Dasa wants to do her business in the smallest litter box that has already been well used. I have to clean it after this. But there is another larger litter box right next to it, what fell out. The 8 of Wands. This is like happening rapidly, but we have the Sun here. And the 9 of Cups. Like, I don't know if this is old energy that's clearing out for someone. Like, something was held back because somebody else had these responsibilities. I don't know. Well, I guess we're shuffling. I already shuffled these. We'll do 1 and then we'll get it going. Okay. There it all is. All right. Well, it could be that I'm reporting on someone in y'all's energy, or I am reporting on you if this is your situation. Our 3 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and there's our Ace of Wands. So, which is nice because it's going to segue right into our next clarifying card. It seems like this King of Swords was getting ready to make a move here. They were getting ready to make a move, likely into this courtship. But wait, you have to take care of this. We're handing this to you. And so likely this is either you or someone else around you had to step back. They couldn't do what they wanted to do. Fairly straightforward. Let's move on to that Ace of Wands. I think this energy is clearing for this person. I think this is clearing. Because it seems like, just going from the bottom of the deck, it seems like whatever this was that they had to handle or currently handling or socking it all away maybe, or have integrated it fully into their lives, this process has like changed this person. This responsibility is also a magical wand. It was energy that came through and kind of just altered this person. I think for the better. Not that, like, I'm not picking up on any like negative energy, but it's almost to me seeming like it's better that either you or this person went through this before they could act on their feelings and intentions. It seems like it's just made them into a more solid person. Yeah. Ugh. Something, I think I might clarify again, because it's like this person had their heart set on something, this 9 of Cups, or they were in a fairly self-satisfied place, which is likely why they were going to act on like this relationship maybe, and then something came in that turned that 9 of Cups into the 5 of Cups. And then this kind of changed their situation very drastically. And I'm also getting that as like, you know, they've come full circle. Perhaps we're coming back around to this romance that they have had in mind as this has been going down, or as they've had to deal with us. I'm clarifying this 5 of Cups. Ooh. there was just something here. Because, like, here's the thing. This Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, this is this wanting to make a proposal to someone. Wanting to do this thing. Having to walk away from it. And perhaps towards the Queen of Pentacles. This could be someone's mother that they had to care for. Or that they had to fill this person's role within the family. Yeah, there's like the Two of Coins. Like, that's responsibilities. Like, this was not something that this person wanted to do necessarily, I don't think. This is either taking care of a mother or another person. I'm going to put those back. But what those cards were kind of saying to me was like there was something, like there was a specific someone this person wanted. And then there's someone on this side going, no, you can't do that yet. You have to do this thing. There's the relationship. And it was upside down, so it's like on pause. On pause while I go through this thing. Not super pleasant, but still thinking about this on pause thing. Yeah, like it's essentially the same thing. Their plans were thrown off balance. Like their plans to get into some kind of relationship were thrown off. Well, if there are two things, indeed, what are the two things? Because I'm still not seeing exactly what this person had to go somewhere. They had to go elsewhere to take care of. You see, like, this person is the one who had to take care of these people. There was some other caregiving responsibility that this person had that took them away from what they wanted to do. Yeah, this caregiving situation, I have to come in and save the situation. This is likely family. Likely family, perhaps children. But they were called to it. You're called to this now. You have to do this. I'll try to briefly clarify that World card. Yeah, it's looking like now, like either once that ends, like here we have the King of Wands underneath the deck being very patient, very desirous, but putting responsibility before all. And it's family, because the Five of Wands and the Ten of Coins was under there. It's like family stuff. Not infighting, but just like family conflict. And it's looking like once this wraps up, this person will be able to take the action that they want to take, that action. All right. So, romance. Let's clarify it. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this romance card, here's the, like, I want to come in and have a good time. I've been doing all this stuff, now I want to come in and do what I wanted to do in the first place. Who? The Emperor. But like I said, I think this process has really like elevated this person in some way, because like we kind of saw them King of Swords, King of Wands, Emperor now coming into this romance. And then we have the Justice, clarified by the Two of Cups, and the Strength. So now all things balance out. Now we can have the relationship that we wanted in the first place. And the Strength card can also be a union card to me, but what this also means to me is like this justice, this situation, and this person balancing it out and it balancing it out has given this person just like a lot of extra strength and fortitude and discipline, patience. It might not have been what they wanted, but it has in fact made them better. So we'll look at thoughts. What is this person thinking of besides y'all, or this is you thinking of another person? No. That this person is ready to come in. It's like they've taken care of all they needed to take care of. Oof, I don't know about that. Oh, it might be other family stuff that they're like, nope, this isn't my responsibility. I'm a lover boy now, okay? I don't care about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I did my time. Ah. Oh, that's what they're thinking about. I'm not going to clarify it. I was going to clarify it, but it's just a reiteration of the thoughts. So, what's under the thoughts? The Sun. How much fun they want to have and freedom that they want to have with the Empress. This is what they are thinking about, their innermost thoughts. So the Emperor is, the Hermit is looking onto those two cards, holding up his little lantern to that. And then also this situation has made this person wiser. All right. Finally, the Ten of Wands, and then we will move into outcome or advice, depending on what it looks like. Ah, yeah. All right. This person is moving from the Ten of Wands into the Eight of Wands, into their free-flowing energy. They are now, well, they're the Emperor, but like they are the king. Like they've done this work, or work that they've been doing has like elevated them somehow materially. I just keep getting that over and over again. Like this person, because like we've seen everybody. We saw the King of Swords, the King of Wands. Here is the King of Pentacles, and we also saw the King of Cups when I said, like, I'm a lover boy. All four made the Emperor, who was ready for his Empress. But they need some, recovery time from this. Or peace. I'm finally at peace from this chaos. Being hung up and blocked from my little lover boy energy. Don't know that this person knew when they would be able to act. What's that Four of Swords? This Queen of Swords, I don't think this is this person. This might be the responsibility. Like, I'm getting this as the embodiment of the duty that they had to take on, that they had to make very, very, logic decisions over. They have to recover from that. Because it wasn't what they wanted to do. That also could be So the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, it also could have been the same person asking them to take on this duty. They've got to recover from that. Because I'm almost getting like this person in a like I'm getting like the Queen of Swords is sort of emblematic of someone's surgery. It's sort of like the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. But like, whereas the Queen of Pentacles, like I know this is like kind of, this might be triggering. It's sort of like the Queen of Pentacles is this very like fertile, abundant, Empress-like, like very warm energy. And the Queen of Swords is more sterile. And what I'm getting is this person, whatever they went through, if it was something like chemotherapy, it's sort of like it changed them from that Queen of Pentacles into the Queen of Swords. Like that illness, whatever caretaking this person had to do, like I want to say ravaged this person, like the illness and the treatment, if that's what this was, because I'm also getting this as wheelchair. I don't know. But it's sort of, it's like this person in the wheelchair, this person who had to be taken care of, like kind of making demands of this person. And I'm not sure that they were all necessary. And then them thinking those thoughts about what they actually wanted to do. Who is this Queen of Swords? Like I said, I might be coming out of left field with that stuff about the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Am I, Gus? Am I out of left field? I don't think so. But it's more like whoever or whatever this Queen of Swords is, if the Queen of Swords is just an embodiment of the practical duty that this person had to take, they were uncertain when they were going to be able to shift or come into contact with this softer Queen of Cups energy successfully. Because they either had to be in or be with a Queen of Swords. They had to be in Queen of Swords energy, or they had to be with a Queen of Swords energy. And they didn't want to be. All right. Let's get final outcome or advice depending on what it looks like. Oh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Wands. Oh. Oh no. Well, what's that? This might be still going on, y'all. I'm gonna try and pull again after this, but what I'm getting right now is the entire narrative that I've just talked about. I think this person is still going through this. Because what I have here is the Seven of Coins, like being patient, watching, and thinking about what this wedding, this union, whatever it is, this is what they are thinking about, but it is not what they are doing or seeing in materiality. What is going on is this Ten of Swords. Somebody going through, like, this is some kind of illness. It's some sort of physical illness This is like multiple surgeries that somebody had to have, a very bad accident, or like I said, it's round after round of chemo. And I'm getting that because it's like this Four of Cups is like someone being presented with medicine that they don't necessarily want to take. And this is what is blocking the situation. I'm gonna try to see if I can get beyond that. It might not go beyond that. Can we see what comes after this? Oh well. If there will be an after this, I don't know, y'all. I mean, we can't make the energy what it's not. And y'all know sometimes when I get that Two of Swords, the Moon, Eight of Swords, what it means is we can't show you beyond this point. Just can't. There's still, like, this thing is blocking the energy from flowing, so we just can't, until other things happen, we can't show you what that's gonna do. Okay. Well, there's the Justice and the Eight of Wands, the balancing out and the movement. Ah. One more on that. We can't dig. Oh, yeah, I know. Ah. I think it's... Yeah, it's not. We can't. We can't. I can only show you what is going on right now. So we have this Page of Cups. Like I said, obstructed. Obstructed by this conflict. I don't think anybody's illness, well, look, y'all, I'm gonna say this because I get weird things from this. Like, whenever I start thinking or feeling into the person who is sick, it's not that I think they're not ill. I do think they're ill. Or whatever happened to them happened, but it's almost like this sick person, they saw or they knew what this caregiver individual wanted to do. They knew that they wanted to go into this relationship or this other phase of their life. And it's almost like, I don't think this person got sick or got into an accident on purpose, but I do think that in some way, either this person, this caregiver person's family, or the person who is sick themselves, like, kept them or is keeping them close for longer than is necessary. Because it's a manipulation tactic. The sickness or whatever it is real. They are also weaponizing it. And that's what this person will ultimately walk away from. Like this malingering, whatever it is. They have to figure out when their actual caretaking is no longer needed and when it has now become pure malingering. And they will be victorious in that. This will happen, and this person is going to be, again, in this King of Pentacles energy. However, even once this situation is over, this thing clarifying the King of Pentacles. This is two ways I'm going to tell you this because it means both. This person needs to recover from this, whatever it is. Like someone that goes through a significant caregiving process themselves needs care after it's done. They can't just go right into a relationship, a romance, and give their energy to that after they've already spent so much here. So this is this person needing a period of self-care and perhaps recovery themselves. And for a while that is going on, they will be sequestered. They're not going to be able to take the moves that they want because they need to be stationary. And also, the other meaning of this is that the divine is also working on this. There was some sort of, like, even though this isn't great, there was some sort of alchemical process that was served for this person. Something that transmuted the person that they are now a different person. And what this is also telling me is that the divine forces say you are not meant to know. I'm not meant to know, you're not meant to know what comes after. Either because it's private between the two people who will eventually share this connection, or that it is simply not seen at this point because this person may not even yet have gotten to this healing process. They might not have experienced this victory over this yet. Don't know. Or it could be that attempting to read on the energy beyond this point would have an effect on the energy. And so it's veiled so that, you know, the divine does its work without any unnecessary interference from readers or whoever, from y'all thinking certain things. So that's the message.